Hey everybody, Mike Iaconelli here for Bass University TV, and I want to talk to you about one of my favorite ways to fish. God, it's exciting. Topwaters. Topwaters is a fun way to fish, and it can be effective. It can be a very effective way to fish. I want to talk to you about the 3 categories of topwater lures I throw. I want to talk to you about the special situations for each one, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the rod, the reel, and the line. Let's start with the style of baits and which style I'll choose for what situation. You know, the first one is one you're real familiar with, which is a walking style bait. They call them cigars, magic cigars, the old Zara Spook style baits. And this is a tremendous bait, and you get a walking motion out of that bait. Very unique. And when I'm fishing a walking bait, there's a couple scenarios that go through my mind. The first one is the water conditions. And look at the water that we have here. It's really calm. It's almost dead flat. When I get out there, especially in low light conditions, and it's slick calm, the walking bait is the bait I'll select. It's got that very pronounced left to right movement. And the other thing I love about a walking bait is it covers a tremendous amount of water. So when I'm in search mode with a topwater, a lot of times I go to a walking bait because I can cover tons and tons of water. So the first style is a walking bait. Okay, now let's look at this bait and let's look at how I'm going to get this thing to walk. And one of the keys is when I make that cast and before I start that cadence, that twitching motion, I always want to throw slack into the twitch. So when I start those twitches, I'm not twitching on a tight line, but I'm throwing slack in between the twitches. And if you watch, because there's slack there, watch how that bait soars left, soars right, soars left. Let's watch it again. And throw slack into those twitches. So as I start those twitches, there's slack there, slack, 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 slack. And I'm twitching the slack, not twitching the bait. And that's what's going to give that left to right movement. Very unique on these walking style baits. And think about all that water you can cover. Calm conditions, look at that thing. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. As you twitch the slack. Don't twitch the bait. You really get to see in that cadence why that shorter rod, a rod with a smaller butt is so important, because it is a twitching technique. Make that cast, twitch the slack in the line to let that bait get that walking motion. So in that walking technique, you want to twitch that slack. You know, I'm using this shorter rod with a shorter butt. It's nice because I can keep it close to my body, and when I'm imparting these wrist slaps, it really lets that bait walk back and forth. The other thing too is if you look at my rod tip, you know, I'm never out of position. I'm never twitching up here. I'm never over here. I'm always down near my body, letting that slack happen. You know, I'm actually, if you look at it, when I make that cast, I'm throwing slack into it. I twitch and I bow forward. I twitch and I bow forward. I twitch and I bow forward. And hitting that slack line is what lets that bait go left and right. That's the key motion when we're fishing this walking style bait, is that left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. I'll throw a pause into it. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
I hope you enjoyed the preview clip, and for more like that and the entire collection, subscribe to the Bass University TV. And if you want the tackle that you see on there, I want you to go to the Bass University Tackle Shop, powered by Tackle Warehouse, and click right here, and it's all at your fingertips.
You want to become a better angler?
You want to catch more and bigger bass at your local pond?
Then check out Bass University TV for hardcore bass fishing information.
Hey, I'm Pete Gluzek.
And I'm Mike Iaconelli.
And this is Bass University TV.
Welcome to Bass University TV, an online video training course where you'll learn champion bass fishing techniques from pro anglers Pete Gluzek, Mike Iaconelli, and their talented special guests.
Everywhere I go in the country, I'm trying to use these techniques because I catch big fish that way.
From on the water to in the classroom.
We want to use that bait to help make that area even smaller. and really find that sweet spot.
You'll learn sound techniques and strong fundamental bass fishing skills.
You want something that's got a nice limber action, that's going to allow you to build pressure and keep those hooks pinned against that fish's mouth.
Watch hours of video content on multiple topics at your own pace for a low monthly fee. Cancel at any time.
Hold on, because you're going to catch some big fish.
Information is power in the sport of fishing, so learn from the very best.
That's a key theory in all of fishing.
Subscribe to Bass University TV today.
Man, does it trigger a lot of strikes.
Here's the part that you're not going to hear anywhere else. This is the Bass University TV exclusive.